forcing your advantage, not hoping he lets you get it. You know, it's not, okay, I'm going to only build 3 archers so I have more money, and I'm just going to hope he lets me get my lords up and mass dryads in an expansion. No, good players don't do that. If you're a good player, if you're Czech or wannabe, you make your own advantage. You say, hey, I'm going to screw you over with this Warden. I'm going to kill your acolytes and all your ghouls and all your creeps, and you're not going to harass me until like 8 minutes into the game, and then I'm already level 4. Then you're going to try to harass me again, and I'm just going to kill all your acolytes. I win. How fun is that? So, at this point, he's got the double expo up. You know, he forced that in. Lich has ridiculous damage output. 60 damage in attack. Alright. And, oh look, a free will kill. And Shadow Struck. And, okay, he's gonna die. So, yep, so the gargoyles go over to harass. And then he sort of sees that, oh wait, Czech's army is close by, so he goes after the Shredder. That's probably gonna die. 7 HP, yeah. Well, guess what? He's got 2,400 gold. So even, or wood actually. So even when it comes time for, oh no, I'm gonna lose. Okay, what do you check? Way to not Shadow Strike anything. Fail. Even when it comes time for, oh no, he ran into my base and he, you know, did bad things to me. It doesn't matter at that point. It's just like, oh, well, you know, I have 2,400 wood. I really don't care if you kill my Shredder at this point. And there's the Fan of Knives. Actually didn't even manage to hit the right gargoyles. But he picked one off, so. And, yeah. Yeah, he lost the Dryad. Okay, I was trying to find that corpse, I couldn't find it. But yeah, Haze and Fire and FOK are going to be doing. Whew, and there's the dodge. He actually dodged the actual damage. There's the FOK. This panda's taking a lot of damage. There's the invul. And he's focusing the Death Knight a little bit. He's like, no, I'm gonna kill these A-bombs. Sure, he's gonna oh, there's Haze and Fire. And there's FOK, and all the freaking guys are dead at this point. And you can see bears are getting dropped a little bit. You know, bears aren't really very heavily upgraded. I mean, he's actually 2-1, but he's just, you know, it's kind of easy to get overrun when your opponent's statues are destroying. I mean, basically, you saw, you know, 2-3 FOKs go off. You saw Haze Fire go off 2 or 3 times, and you notice, you know, Rain, being a good player, dodged the fire bit of breath of Haze Fire, which is very common to have happen. If the Undead player is pretty good, he'll sort of predict stuff. You know, I don't even like play Undead, and when I was playing random for a little bit, you know, a couple years ago, this is while I was good. This is when I was in Verge, and I was actually good at this game. Yeah, actually good at this game. I would play Undead once in a while, just as practice or whatever, and I would like be on like European ladder, you know, 200 ping, like a full second delay, and I would dodge Haze Fires because I knew how Elf played. I knew when they would Haze Fire, I'd be like, oh, he's gonna Haze Fire. Boop. He casts the Haze, is like going to cast Fire, and they're already stone forming. Like, yeah, peace. So that kind of thing is kind of nice. You know, good Undeads can learn very easily how to do this, how to dodge your Haze Fire. And so if you consider he should have healing scrolls, he'll have statues, he will, basically they're going to be durable enough that they'll tank 3 Haze Fires by default, or 2 at least. Yeah, it's, you know, you're going to need some help if you want to AoE all the units down. Now, AoE is going to be helpful. You'll AoE them, and then your Dryads will do more damage to them, or they will kill them sooner. I mean, that's certainly true. It will help kill individual targets, and you move on to the next one a little bit sooner. But it's just so rewarding to kill units entirely with spells, isn't it? I mean, Undead players know this. I just killed all your Talons with a Lich and a Death Knight, and no real units. That was fun. Well, I just killed all your Gargoyles with a Panda and a Warden, so peace. So here's all these A-bombs, and you notice, you know, he transfers into mass A-bomb because of all the area of effect abilities. And this Warden should be FOKing, and he's not, because he's being a noob. Deados were really, really key, though, I think. They're really helpful in this battle. And yeah, just GG. Like, there's no way. Just peace. So yeah. Basically, the strategy that Czech had, you know, I can't harp on the early game advantage much more. Just, some of it was fortunate, some of it was forced. Just, you know, some of it you can figure out for yourself. Basically, all the movements were on purpose. Some of the things he walked into were random. That's all I can say. The movements were on purpose. The actual scenarios were random. And as you play this more, you'll see what sort of scenarios you'll come up with, which ones you can build an advantage with, which ones you can't. Honestly, I think Rain handled it poorly. Yes, I think Rain handled it a little poorly, but you know, there's only so much you can do. And yeah, I think that's about what I want to say. He built his double expo, he built his panda creeping, he was just out leveling his opponent because of his early game advantage. And then it was like, oh, I win, GG. He had an extended build order that was planned out well. Got the shredder, which was useful. He got up to bears by the time he might have run out of wells. One thing I want to push on a little bit more is for undeads and elves alike. You know, when that second day basically is ending, is when you want to be pushing as an undead, because this is when the night elf has been probably creeping and using up as much of their moonwells as possible, and hopefully you've been harassing him and keeping him from getting Panda 3. That's kind of an important point. This is right when he should be the lowest point of moonwells. You don't want to wait too far into the night because they'll be regenning and he's going to be healed. This is going to be when his moonwells are dry and he's probably hurting for some more HP, and you just want to push, try to win it there. So that's one of the key downsides of Night Elf, is they don't have healing on demand. And until they have bears, they do not have healing on demand. And so you can very easily kill your opponent just because, oh, he creeped a couple of poison creeps, so he's effed. And so, you know, elves, be wary of this. Be wary of how much hit points you have and how many HP you have reserved in wells, and when they're going to be coming back, because you can lose games like this. I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave comments. I do like to hear them, both good and bad, unless you're a noob and you're like flaming me for no reason. Then don't leave comments, because then you're just retarded. Yeah, so I hope to hear from you dudes. I will put another one out in the next coming weeks. Hope you enjoy that one. Hope you enjoyed this one. And goodbye.